And welcome back to another video on the Wrestle Debate and to my Royal Rumble 2022 predictions. It's everyone's favourite time of the year. The road to WrestleMania is just beginning, and it's my favourite pay-per-view of the year personally, the Royal Rumble, and I'm sure it's many of yours as well. So yeah, really can't wait for this one. Banging matches on the card, starting off with Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Miz and Maurice. And yeah, this is an interesting one because obviously kind of hastily arranged. Beth and Maurice weren't even in the company really a few weeks ago, so yeah, makes this one interesting. But I do feel like the baby faces will definitely go over here. Edge, yeah, I like the fact it's a Royal Rumble, so he can go on something major at WrestleMania. And yeah, Beth, interesting to see if she does anything else. But yeah, Miz and Maurice, they're kind of the heels to give the win to the faces too, really. So I'm going to say Edge and Beth. Moving on then to probably the easiest match on the card to call. Well, definitely up there, Becky Lynch versus Doudrop, and yeah, this is definitely going to be a Becky Lynch retention. I can see her taking on the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, who I'm predicting you'll find out later, at WrestleMania, and yeah, I just can't see Doudrop being given the title just before WrestleMania. As great as she is, yeah, it just definitely feels like WWE want Becky Lynch to be in the women's title match at WrestleMania, and who can blame her, because we all know how outstandingly great Becky Lynch is. Moving on then, Brock Lesnar takes on Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship, and yeah, for me, I can actually see a surprise result happening. First of all, it's a dream match. I've waited so long for this to happen, and yeah, I'm so happy it's finally happening. But yeah, I'm going to say a surprise result. At first, I thought they were going to do a title v title match at WrestleMania, but I'm kind of drifting away from that possibility now. They want something to main event both nights, which is why I'm going to go Bobby Lashley to get the win. Could it be outside interference? Possibly, but I do think Lashley will pick up the win here. And surprise a lot of people. But moving on, Roman Reigns takes on Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship, and yeah, Roman Reigns has been champion for over 500 days now, and Rollins still kind of plays that cowardly heel, kind of less so at the moment, but still does mainly, and yeah, that gives Roman Reigns definitely a way to win this match, and I think he probably will win it quite comfortably. Maybe with Usai's barred, it could be clean as well, which would be a shame for Seth Rollins, but you know, definitely elevate Roman Reigns ahead of a match that we're all expecting against Lesnar at WrestleMania. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go Romans for the win here. Moving on then to the Women's Royal Rumble, and for me, yeah, this is a really hard one to call. There's three main contenders in this for me, and they are Bianca Belair, initially my favourite, the one who I thought they would do back-to-back and challenge and get redemption for SummerSlam last year. Lita as well, obviously we saw that segment on SmackDown a few weeks back with Charlotte. I think they may be building up to a WrestleMania match between the two of them, but we'll see where that goes and any developments. And someone who hadn't even came into my mind before this week, and that is of course Ronda Rousey. All the rumours about her return and her facing Becky Lynch, which would just be an absolute dream match, something I'd love to see. And yeah, if she is going to come back at the Royal Rumble, which it sounds like she might, then quite simply she has to win the Royal Rumble, and I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to go Ronda for the win. Wow. Moving on then to the Men's Royal Rumble, and yeah, this is a really hard one to call, to be honest. Yeah, there's no obvious candidate that stands out for me. Yeah, there's several that you could say maybe are in with a chance. Brock Lesnar's been mentioned quite a lot to settle the match with Roman Reigns, which seems inevitable. But, you know, I don't see him entering both the Rumble and have his match earlier on. I just think they'll have him destroy everyone at Elimination Chamber, especially with it being at Saudi Arabia. You know what the Saudi government want. So, yeah, kind of a bit of a left field pick, but I just can't really see any other obvious candidates. And I'm going to say Big E to get the win. I think this may be more out of hope than expectation. But yeah, just for him to get redemption from his title run earlier this year and win it back on the big stage, maybe repeat Kofi Mania a bit. That's what I'd like to happen. Will it happen? I'm not really sure, to be honest. But anyway guys, that's the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, leave your thoughts, comments down below. Follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news. Subscribe to our channel on screen right now, we greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.